I'm here with Daniel Bryant. He's the Vice President of the Member Service Center at Space Coast Credit Union. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us a little bit today. I really wanted to focus more on Nextly digital banking and just kind of the experience that you've had, that your team's had, that your members have had, and overseeing the Member Service Center. You obviously get a lot of that feedback. So can you share just a little bit about how the Nextly conversion, even doing the phased rollout, how that affected your members and how that affected the calls that came in?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I appreciate, stopping by and asking some questions. The phased rollout for us was very important for us, right? It allowed, a substantial amount of members to get on, to test the product, to get in there and then see what the benefits were, also to share with us the issues and things that they saw. So we got to do some enhancements on the fly. We got to grow, and also it's less of an impact when the actual tree turn on goes, or when the actual go live goes live in that sense. So it worked out really well for us. The team members that were able to get on it felt that they were empowered. The members that were on it got to give feedback. We surveyed some of them. Obviously, our surveys that go out to the team members play an interesting role in how we grow as an organization. So we were able to utilize a lot of that information to help us grow and make the product even better.
Love it. Yeah, because obviously we want call volume to be as low as possible, right? Like we oversee that area. Calls are great. It's great to be able to service your members, but at the same time, being able to keep that volume down. So can we talk a little bit about some of the self-service opportunities, some of the feedback you guys have got from members about the product, and kind of what you guys are seeing there?
Yeah, so, we always have the members that don't like change, right? So one of the big things for us was making sure the changes that we made truly enhance them. So when this project started, we asked every department issues that they saw. We also took a ton of member feedback and said, all right, hey, here are the areas that we want to focus on, right? Can we make this faster? Can we make this easier? Our members do a tremendous amount of transfers on a monthly and weekly, yearly basis. So how do we make that easier for them? What's in their face more? So what we did was we, working with CNext, built the product to say, all right, hey, here are the biggest pain points for members, or here's what's been listed, right? So we wanted to attack those first when we put the design together to build the product. And then we slowly just enhanced that, got the members' feedback, enhanced it, played with it with the team, got their feedback. Executive team was a part of it, myself, all the way up to our CEO. It was a part of the process and gave feedback. So it was great in that sense. And then once we went live and got to actually see the membership and receive phone calls about it, the feedback that we were getting was not so much issues. It was more so, we like this. We like the colors. We like how it's vibrant. We like the where this is located at. We like how quick this works. So where call volume was higher, it was not a lot of negative feedback in that sense. A lot of it was just questions about it. Hey, does this change? What about this? Where's this? In that sense. So it was great to see some of those things and get through a process that we thought was going to hinder us for a decent amount of time, or call volume was going to be high for a long period of time. It actually, about 3-4 months, and we were almost back to normal call volume. So, which is, anybody that does an online banking conversion, that's huge in that sense. So a lot of institutions see it for 6 to 8 months, 9 months, a year, even. So to get back to normal pretty quick was very exciting for us, and just shows how much of the work that went into was the right thing to do.
I know Space Coast does an amazing job with data analytics, trying to understand your members' point of view, what they're looking for, and even the employee experience as well. Can you just share a little bit about kind of what you're looking forward to as we move into the end of 2025, into 2026, just taking some of that data, that feedback, and having customizability of Nextly, you show?
Yeah, no, absolutely. What members click on and what members are doing inside the app is one of the most important things to us, right? So making things easier and faster for members in turn makes things faster and easier for the employees here at the company, right? So as we continue down this path, that is our focus. How do we make the self-service options for the members that log in? How do we make it the easiest they possibly can, right? Listening to them. So, the future is diving into that more. Do we get to a place where when Clark logs in, Clark uses these 5 features the most? That's all he sees, right? Is that something that we get to in the future? I think the possibilities are endless. One of the reasons that we went with CNext is because we have that ability, and we have that ability to do it quickly if we want to. So that is a big factor into why we chose, and why we went with CNext. There's not a lot of places out there. I think there's a handful of companies that have the ability to do what we're doing and how quickly we're able to do it. So that sets us aside or sets us apart from our peers in that sense, and gives us a leg up, and it gives us the ability to really service the membership as best as we possibly can.
Wonderful. There's a lot of credit unions that are going through digital changes in some capacity. What advice would you have for a credit union or someone that might be in a similar position as you that is looking to go for digital banking conversion or any digital conversion? What advice would you give to them and what to look for?
Yeah, so the first thing is when you're looking for the partner to build out the platform for you, reach out to the other individuals they've helped, reach out to other individuals they went live with, and really have a conversation with that, right? One, if you're able to reach out to their partners or people that they've partnered with before, shows a lot. Number one, right? A lot of places won't do that if they have bad relationships. So being able to do that is key in that sense. Their honesty, their upfront. I think you need to meet in person with them a few times and have conversations with them. Go to dinner with them and be relatable, man. And what this is, have a conversation and truly, hey, what's pain points that you've had, right? Because there's always going to be some kind of pain points, right? Not everything is perfect in that sense, but what are those pain points? How do we fix it? How do we prepare for that? And then once you do it, the pilot is key. That saved us in so many ways. We learned a ton from it. The membership got to be a part of it, so it was really cool for them. It was a really great experience in that sense. And just do your homework, ask questions, don't be afraid to push back. Again, a benefit with CNext is you have people that are willing to jump in and help. You have people that you can call, really 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and have those conversations. But do your homework, make sure you choose the right vendor, make sure that people in the past that have chosen the vendor still have good things to say about them, and really just focus on the relationship and how it makes it better. Once it works out well.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you, sir.